Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I guess I'm gonna film a de-influencing video or products I wouldn't repurchase. I feel like de-influencing is like a trend and I don't think I have that much influence to begin with. So we'll just call this products that I think aren't worth the hype that they get online. So if you're curious to see what I think is not worth the hype, then just keep watching. First up are these blushes from Essence. Everyone has been raving about these pure nude baked blushes. I tried Pretty Peach and Rosy Rosewood, and I don't really get it. They're a baked blush with like a slight sheen to it. How is this a new thing? Hourglass blushes have been around for a while. Drugstore blushes have had a sheen for a while. They're not super pigmented. I just don't understand why people are going crazy about these blushes. Yeah, they're affordable. They're fine, but they're nothing revolutionary. So I don't understand the hype about those. A product that was a big dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand before Tarte and Flower Beauty and other brands started coming out with theirs was the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. People said that the darker concealer is just like a cream contour. It is definitely not. It is a concealer. It dries with a good amount of coverage, a decent amount of color, but it dries and sets down pretty quickly. So I found this to be kind of patchy. It didn't operate like a cream bronzer. It operated like a concealer to cover things. So it was thicker. So definitely not what I thought it was going to be. And this went viral on TikTok as a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer wand, contour wand. No. Another product that has been viral this year are the She Glam cream blush, bronzers, and highlights. While I do think the blush and the bronzers are worth it, this highlight I found very difficult to use. While it is a very, very, very pretty color, it dries down so quickly that by the time I'm ready to like pat it onto my cheeks, it's already gone patchy and like it's already set in place and you can't really do much with it. So while the color is beautiful, the formula is very, very finicky and I find it very hard to use. Like it's already set. Like if I wanted to blend that out, it's already set. I couldn't. So formula wise, this is not worth the hype. A brand that I just don't think I've loved anything from is Milk Makeup. I've tried their highlights, their mascaras, their blush, their shadow sticks, and possibly a foundation, and I don't think I've loved anything from the brand. They all smell like rancid Crayola crayons. I mean, I do like this color blush, which is Work, W-E-R-K, but it already smells like it's gone bad. Like the products, I don't know what it is. They just smell like they're already rancid when you open them brand new. So I don't know. Some people rave about the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer and the cream bronzer sticks and the blush sticks and the highlighters. There was like the disco-y purple one that everyone loved. I just don't understand the hype. But like I said, I do like this one color, but otherwise I haven't had much luck with the brand. L'Oreal. Normally I really enjoy L'Oreal's products, but these were flops for me. First, we have the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. And I think I got 200, so I got like one of the lighter shades, and the undertone is just wrong for me. It's just so warm, and I've heard that from other influencers where none of the undertones are right for them. And I don't know what it is. Like, it would have been a nice formula, but it's just very warm. I don't know. Just didn't work for me. So I would say this is not worth the hype unless you can find an undertone that is perfect for you, which I feel like is kind of hard to do. The other one is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. People were raving about this, and this is just so thick. Like, look at that. So thick. So thick and powdery that like when I put this on my face, I looked like I had layers and layers and layers of makeup. So perhaps it's not right for my skin type. I just didn't understand the hype of this one either. Next, we have two concealers. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I feel like the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara is a dupe in wand, but the formula is different and it's so much better. I don't understand the hype of this one. This does not do nearly as much as many of my drugstore mascaras do. And this one was being raved about for a long time. Packaging is beautiful and luxe, but I have drugstore mascaras that I love and will use so much more than this. And the other one also went viral. This is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. This really didn't do much for me. It didn't really give my lashes length like the Thrive Tubing Mascara does, or like the Cali Ray Tubing Mascara does, or like the Merit Beauty Tubing Mascara does. So as far as tubing mascaras go, I was unimpressed with this one. Next up is one that I saw hyped around TikTok and Instagram ads, and it was the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer. Looked like this beautiful universal color, glowy, fresh looking skin, and while it does do that, it leaves you looking so slick and almost greasy looking that I don't see how people could wear this on their own. I like mixing this in with a whiter foundation, like a lighter foundation, and then powdering on top, and then it's fine. But it definitely doesn't look like it does in all of the ads. So I feel like this one was overhyped. Yes, I can get it to work, and yes, I do still plan to use it until it expires in October, but probably not worth the hype and not worth the price point. And then finally is this one that was hyped by Kathleen Lights for months and months and months, and a couple of other YouTubers I follow. It is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I couldn't get this one to work. It was just like too thin, too dry. Like, it's a high coverage concealer, but it was like too thin to cover what I wanted to cover and too dry to look flattering under my eyes. Perhaps it was a shade match issue, but I think I had two shades of this and I still couldn't get it to work. Same with the Il Makiage Beep I'm Flawless concealer. That one's been circulating and I ended up returning mine because I couldn't get it to work for me. It just didn't look right under my under eyes. So those are the products that I feel are not worth the hype that they get online. Let me know what products down below you think are not worth the hype. Now, I should preface that by saying there are things I like from these brands. So I'm not ever saying all products by these brands are not worth the money or not worth the hype. Just these particular products did not work for their intended purposes for me. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.